Yo, my name's Juan Gonzalez, just another gym guy, and I ain't certified in a goddamn thing. It's laundry day again, so go ahead, go get your laundry wherever you got it hiding, wherever you just threw it at so you could pick at it, because we're about to fold all that laundry, get it right where it goes, so you'll be set for the week. Just grabbing your nice clean clothes, putting them on, you know what I'm saying, take a shower, put them on, feeling super fresh, feeling like, dang, I did it. Or just do whatever you're doing. I'm going to be talking, and today's topic, because I'm hoping to get some comments from people with more topics, but today's topic is weirdest ways you met people. We're going to start with that. And I'll start off with the way that I met my partner. First off, let's talk about laundry. So, how do I fold my laundry, which gets dirty throughout the week because I work out, so I got workout clothes and the clothes I switch out of, so on and so forth. Well, I have a ton of shirts, extra small to medium size, and I use these cubicle dividers, storage containers, whatever you want to call them, organizers. There you go. And yeah, so each one fits 16 shirts inside of them, all wrapped up. You can see the front of the shirts. You can stack 4 of these into one cube. So that's 64 shirts in one cube, labeled a cube. You're good to go. I use the cubes also. Right now, I don't really have a good way of doing shorts, and it's summertime. Well, it's hot. I live in Arizona. So I have one cube that I just kind of like throw all the shorts in. Like, I don't really see too much of a point in folding them. And then I have cubes that are filled with shirts, and then I have cubes that I fold my sweatpants and slide them in, and then I can see from the top and pick the ones that I want to wear for the day. So there you go. Those are some little methods that you could use. I talk about them on every video, but I feel like it's kind of necessary because that's the topic. We are talking about folding laundry. All right. So then, let's just hop right into it. Weirdest, craziest, I don't know, serendipitous ways that I've met people. I would love to hear your stories down in the comments. I would love to hear what you'd like me to talk about next week as well. So yeah, weirdest ways. So, one night, I'm playing Halo. I love Halo. But yeah, so I'm playing Halo, and at that time, I was making custom wooden arcade sticks, and I was also modding arcade sticks. So if you Google Anomaly arcade sticks, you'll probably see some of my arcade sticks. And there's lots of times I would get messaged from people like, hey, how do you do this on a stick? Or can you do this? Or whatever. And you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a little business, so you message them back. And it's not usually a back and forth. It's usually, it starts out, they message you. Some time passes, you message back. Whatever. I'm playing Halo, I get a message about arcade sticks. I message back. I'm playing, so I'm only messaging in between games. And then the person's all like, what the hell's taking you so damn long to message me back?
Wait, what?
And I'm like, dang, what the hell? So I stopped playing, and I started talking to her about her arcade stick, and we just kept talking, and we didn't stop talking for like 3 years, and then after that, we got together. There's a lot of in between in that story, obviously, but the way that we met was just randomly through my business, and what really caught my attention was, no fucking way this person's getting pissed off. I'm over here trying to play a video game. So there you go, we met online. Other ways that I've met people. Well, I don't know if you guys remember pagers or beepers back in the day. Before cell phones, we had pagers and beepers, or even like when cell phones came out, most parents didn't just straight up buy their kids cell phones. They still had like pagers and beepers. That's what I had. And so that was like almost like your own personal voicemail, really. That's all. Like, they call and they leave a message. Or certain people are going to call and they're going to leave a number for you to call back. Or, yeah, I don't even know if they all had that messaging thing. They'd call and they'd leave a number for you to call, usually. And that's how pagers worked. But no, there was a voicemail thing. That's the whole point of the story. Oh my gosh. So a dude I knew, I didn't hang out with him too much, but I was hanging out. I was spending the night at his house, and he asked me to leave the voice, like the answering machine. I don't know what it's called. Like, you know, like where you're like, hey, blah 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 blah. This is me. Call me back. Leave a message. Whatever. He wanted me to leave that for him on his pager. I don't know. Guess because I got such a nice voice. But whatever, so I did. And then that night he gets a page or whatever, and it's a message, like voicemail. And it's a girl who's like,
Me and my friend, well, she didn't talk, but this is how it comes out in my head. Me and my friend were calling around and prank calling pagers, leaving crazy messages, but we heard your intro and man, you sound amazing. We should meet, or at least call me back at this number.
and so like, I call the girl back. I mean, it is just crazy. I call the girl back and I start like talking to her, you know, on the phone, like for a few days or whatever, on and off. And we're supposed to meet, and like, I don't even know what this person looks like. and we're supposed to meet at, I think, the Puerto Rican Fest in East Chicago. And there's like a little parade. It was either Puerto Rican Fest or Mexican Fest. There's like a parade and stuff. And that day came, and wherever we were supposed to meet or whatever happened, like I didn't see her, so it was like kind of whatever. You know what I'm saying? I say that a lot. I go, you know what I'm saying? Sorry if that annoys anyone. And the reason I bring that up is because like I picked up on some people's tics that they keep saying when I was talking to someone, and it just kept repeating so often that I was like, Jesus, say something else. So yeah. So I went to the parade, whatever, didn't see this girl, and like, I'm a young guy. Well, first off, at that time, I think there were some people who wanted to fight me, and then there was some kid who I didn't even know who was like talking crap about me in school and said he was gonna stab me or something. And then there was this thing going on with the girl who I didn't see anywhere, so, I mean, I didn't even know what she looked like, so how was I gonna see her, and there were no cell phones. And so it's more like, I'm on a mission to find this kid who was talking crap, and I don't know. I was a young dude. I was trying to meet a girl. So like, after the parade, everybody goes to the baseball stadium, and they have a bunch of different, almost like food trucks. They're not all, they're most, like they set up food stands, but I think the best thing you can compare it to is like a bunch of food trucks and stuff like that. And they have different contests and events that they do at the stadium. And then people go sit in the bleachers, just like eat their food or chill, hang out, whatever. And, throughout the day, even at the parade, I do see a girl and I was like, she's cute. And, you know, like, I would do this thing where I'm like, if I look at you and you look at me and we make eye contact, I could kind of tell, like, should I even talk to this person? So I kept weirdly staring at this girl all day. All right, this is a kid version of me. All right, this isn't me today. I'm not out there just like eyeballing everyone. But, yeah. So anyways, there was one girl that I was like stalking that day. No, I wasn't stalking. I'm just saying, like, I kept like kind of bumping into. So I go to the bleachers because this kid that was talking crap about stabbing me or something was in the bleachers. He was sitting there like with his mom, and I sit next to him and I whisper in his ear like I'll stab the shit out of you right now, or whatever. Or you say you're gonna stab me. Like, I threatened him, but I told him like, let's cross the street and let's go fight in the park. And of course the dude backed out like he wasn't gonna do that. So whatever, I'm still in the bleachers. It just so happens this girl that I've been seeing all day is also at the top of the bleachers. So I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna go talk to this girl. So I go talk to this girl. We're talking for like a little bit, and then it's like, man, your voice sounds very familiar. So as you guessed it, that was the girl who was randomly calling pagers to prank call them, but then liked my voice, so wanted to talk to me, and I had started talking to her on the phone, but then I couldn't find her at the parade, and I didn't know this was the girl, but yet I was like bumping into her all day. It turns out to be the girl that was on the pager, on the phone. So that was a pretty weird way to meet someone, I guess. I like technically met her twice. Oh, you want to know how that ended? Well, I did go out with the girl for a little while. Ironically, she lived on Arizona Street, not knowing one day I would move to Arizona. One day I went to the movies with her. I have a really good memory. I don't remember what movie we went to go see, or if we even ended up seeing it or something. And I was like, all right, bye. And she like turns the corner. It's nighttime. I was with my friends. My friends were there, and I was taking off with them. And then my friend's girlfriend's like, I just saw that.
Audio has disconnected.
I don't know what that was. My friend's girlfriend's like, I just saw that girl disappear in the alley with some dude. And I'm like, no way. And of course, this is back in the day. This is a whole nother gym guy. I was aggro. I was from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, hell no. So I go over there, and sure enough, she's talking to some dude. And like bullshit was slung. And there was no fight. Like, what the fuck? I'm going to fight this dude for what? Because she's talking to him? You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't meaning me no harm. She's the one who messed up. But yeah, so that's how that ended. Other ways that I've met people. Man, a lot of people who became my, I hate that. That's this clock thing that's on the wall. I don't even know why it starts talking. But yeah, a lot of people who became my friends started out either as enemies or as people that I had totally different opinions of, because like someone else told me about them before I met them. And I just find that to be like a little odd. I don't have a lot of friends. So I would say like meeting all my friends was special. I don't know if it was super weird. Like I met my friend Joelle because basically I was seeing some girl. She started cheating on me, or we broke up and she immediately was with some guy. And I was going to walk over there and get into a fight with the guy, like walk to that side of town. And my best friend, his name is Manuel, was like, oh, we got to get Joelle to come. And so I didn't know, like, Joel becomes a best friend, but I didn't know him. I just knew he was like slightly older than us and like wild or something. You know what I'm saying? Like something. And I was wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt, and he was like, the first thing he says to me, "So you like Dragon Balls?" Like he meant it in a disrespectful way, and I don't remember what I responded, but it's just funny when you think of the way that you met some people who then became so important in your life. Like he's so important to me. You know what I mean? Another one of my close friends. Well, I knew his brother first, but then like he was always there. One one day we were behind Joel's house playing basketball, and we would play basketball like with a crate. Like if you ever seen it in a movie, like we were doing that for real before it was a thing in movies, where you put a crate up on like a light post or whatever, like a wooden whatever is in the alley, and you play basketball. It wasn't a real rim. So we're playing. I'm sweating my ass off. I was always sweating as a kid, and I'm like guarding this dude, and I don't know. He gets mad or whatever, and he's like, "Gonzalez sounds like a disease," because my last name is Gonzalez, and his last name's Rojas. I was like, Rojas sounds like some Mexican food I'd be ordering at the restaurant. Yo, what's up, guys? So, while I was filming my folding laundry with a gym guy and talking about all those crazy moments of the first time that I met people, the memory in my camera went out. Go figure. So, I got like a 10 to 15 minute video, and I figured, hey, why not show them just not really a montage, but me cleaning the gym with some music behind it, because I know people do post videos like that, clean with me type stuff. So, I'm going to tag that on after this. But yeah, you missed some great tangents where I figured out that, or I started to put together, I think, that some of the most important people we meet in life, we meet in the craziest ways when you go back and think about like your best friends. Like, what was the first thing you said to that person? What was the first thing you thought about that person before you knew them? I'll probably touch on it during my next folding laundry with a gym guy. But as always, I would love to hear your comments on what you'd like me to talk about, different topics, whatever it is. And we can talk about it, and we can continue our conversations in the comments whenever you guys want. So keep folding your laundry, get the house clean, use some pine saw, because that shit smells amazing. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.